Welcome back to the PES Master League, and it's episode 13. Unlucky for some, and it's also Friday the 13th, right? But all that really matters is we've a must winner against PSV. If we win, right? If we win, we will either get second, third. We can't get fourth, but if we lose, we can't get any. Now, PES being PES and PES being PES, I don't know if third guarantees us a Europa League spot in the last 32. I know it wouldn't FIFA, but this ain't FIFA. This is a game that fell far below FIFA about fucking 12 years ago, you know what I mean? So I think it's second or nothing, and second means we need goals. So that's the dilemma here. We need goals against PSV for second, because Napoli, we need PSG to beat Napoli as well. And considering Napoli are at home, there's a lot of questions that, well, there's a lot of things that are out of our hands that need done. And a few goals for Cavani and Mbappe would not go amiss. But here we go. It's another electric atmosphere here at Ibrox. We need the crowd to be behind us to get this fucking job done. Because, I mean, let's be real, man. The league's looking pretty bleak. You know what I mean? So advancing in Europe looks like the only positive the fans are going to get. So, you know what I mean? They're going to be right behind us. We need goals. PSV, I mean, it know what it boils down to. We get shafted against fucking PSG 2 episodes ago, and we get shafted against Napoli right here at Ibrox. It was a disgrace of a decision. 2 free kicks, 2 shafties, you know what I mean? And I'm sure there'll be a free kick in this, but there's the team we're going with. We've got Defoe, Morales up front, and hopefully we can get the job done. But the ball plays over to Ryan Jack, finds Stevie Davis, finds Defoe, back to Tav, back to Davis, back to Jermaine, goes for a first time finesser, and that is why you bring in the pensioner, the AO, the OAP, the old age pensioner, because he fucking finishes his dinner like a pensioner would, even though that would be at 1 mile an hour, but it's fucking clinical. They always get the job done. De Jong though tries to create a chance, but Tavernier gets the job done. Ball falls to the full, plays through Morales. If we get 2 goals, that's us beating PSV. No, we don't. PSV though on the attack, De Jong, that's what I'm fucking talking about. I'm actually talking about. I'm actually surprised the ref didn't give a pen for that, but he didn't. Rosario finds Angelino trying to find somebody, finds Behic now whips it in. De Jong almost gets his head back on it. No one in our team seems to want the ball, like it's a fucking, I don't know, I don't know. Oh, I'm going for, but the ref has decided to give a free kick right on the edge of the box. Angelino, but McCory puts his fucking melon on it. Davis now on the counter attack. Alfredo, the only guy up, does a wee spin about. Can he find somebody? Finds Kent, but we give away the ball like a bunch of windy lickers, man. It's unbelievable. Mario Jr. now. Davis, Defoe plays for Morales. Scab, but Alfredo's picked it off like a scab. Alfredo, 2-0. That is what I'm talking about. We've got our 2-0 2-goal advantage, which means at worst we finish third in the group. But no, with PES, fucking, it's almost halved. The advantage is almost half. Ball whipped back in. De Jong flicks out to Esteban Gutierrez, goes for a long range strike. He was a legend last year in the FIFA 19 Rangers career mode. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. He whips another ball in though. Free header for Mario Jr. And really, the PSV fans will be going ballistic. I mean, they've had more chances than us, but they just haven't been able to stick it in the back of the net. Alfredo, though, fucking weird bit of skill, gets past Sainsbury, and it's another great save for the PSV goalkeeper. So it is, I believe, 83 rated. But as you see, that is the half-time whistle. But because the game's pish, we don't know what's happening. There's no update for fucking Naples, you know what I mean? We don't know what the hell's happening. But Alfredo finds Jermaine Defoe. He gets his second of the game. It's placed in off the post, and that is what I'm talking about. Which means we can afford 1 goal from PSV, but at this point we need to just score as many as possible in order to get second. But it's going to be a fucking problem, you know what I mean? Not knowing the score in Naples. Pish. No, someone's turned off their 4G, like, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on, but Alfredo plays through. Defoe again. Can Defoe manage to secure his hat-trick here? PSV falling apart, but so is Defoe's right foot, because that should be going in the back of the net and it doesn't. But ball clicked up, man, and the players just aren't fucking going to it. Ryan Jack boots it and he hits it over fucking Alan McGregor, and I honestly couldn't believe this at the time. It was shocking. None of the players locked onto the ball, so I'm hitting X from the fucking head it, right? Back to the keeper. And he absolutely... Jack's like, well, see, none of you want it. I'm just going to fucking score a screamer against our own keeper. And look at that. Fucking mongoloid he is, man. I honestly couldn't believe it. Scab, not for the first time this game, loses out to Alfredo. Alfredo, sweaty goal. Jermaine gets his hat-trick. It's the first hat-trick of the Master League so far. And as you can see, we get an achievement. 10 gamer score. The score is 4-1. Will that be enough, though, to progress through to the last 16 of the Champions League? Probably not. PSV though charging forward, they still, I mean, they need 3 goals, well 2 actually, in what, a minute and a half. You never know though. We've had some dodgy referees in the past, so I mean it wouldn't be the most shocking fucking turnout, man, if they turned it and got it. But Dumfries, not the town that's near the English border, damn it. But anyway, Pisani finds Thomas. But Barisic manages to win it, plays it back to Jack, who just dolphin. I mean, Jack's cost us so much fucking shit, and we absolutely. I mean, Goldson wins the ball there, but what? Winning the ball? What do you mean? You can't win the ball in PES, because even if you do, they still fucking give it as a free kick. So we're stuck here with the same dilemma. Free kick, edge of the box, doesn't matter what skill, can be a Man City reject and Angelino. He steps up, sticks it away top bins, because the only thing this game knows is how to fucking shaft me. But too bad, Jermaine Defoe stepped up to the task and fucking scored a hat-trick. But you know, this goal could be crucial in terms of the other game happening right now in Naples. But look at that, Al McGregor can't get to it. But you know, we had a guy in the line, still couldn't get to it, Angelino. But that is the full-time whistle, so we're guaranteed third in this eventful final game in the Champions League. But as you can see, Napoli managed to draw 2 each with PSG, which means they beat us by a point, and the goal difference was that superior. Even if PSG beat them, it would have needed to be by a fucking big amount, because we couldn't get the job done against PSV. But you never know. You never know what's going to happen now. I don't know if we do go into the Europa League. I really hope we do, because that would add a bit more entertainment, because we all know the league's fucked. And talking about the league, the next game is the Old Firm. It's against they're 14 points ahead. It's 15 wins out of 15. Can we win? Check out later on the channel. But until then, peace.